everything seems to be working and all here. Hello, hello, and welcome. Oh my gosh, I see Evo Leia is here. Hi, Evo Leia. How you doing? I see you're depicted as an adorable little kitty with the feetsies going doo 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 doo. That's me. Sorry that I'm a tad late. Something was up with my microphone. It was not connected. So I don't know. It's working now. Now I can see you all are hearing me. So ha! I won't be silenced for long. Ah, it's Win. Hi, Win. How you doing? Yeah, at least it was solved. It just took me a minute to be like, what is going on here? But all is good. Alrighty, so as for today, I'm going to be working on something newish, but not newish. So, yes, this is the same kitty I just did a painting of. So this commission was actually a two-parter. One big oil painting and then one small acrylic on wood. So yes, and both of Princess, because Princess deserves two paintings. Princess was a princess. So I'm going to be doing this one. This shouldn't take me so long because it's tiny. Probably just a couple of painting sessions. I'm doing pretty good, Evo Leia. Just came home from art school doing more porcelain painting, and so that felt really good to do. And I love porcelain painting so much. Every time I do it, I like want to give more time to it. And I talked with my art teacher, and I'm thinking next year, when her normal classes up and roll again, giving more time and attention to porcelain painting rather than the oil painting. I'll still do oils. I'm not saying goodbye to those, but giving more attention to porcelain. Because I would like to. But how are you, Evo Leia? And also, I see you're here, Win, too. How you doing, Win? Hanging in there? I probably already asked that. I'm so sorry. I have a lot going on in my brain. Nice. We're hanging in there. Well, I'm always here to send you good vibes and, good vibes all around here. There's always positive and negative in everything. Yeah, sending good vibes. All right, so I'm getting a bit of, so I think for the background, you guys are gonna think I'm silly. I'm gonna do tan, even though it's already tan. I'm looking for more of a creamy white, which it's already that. It's like painting white on paper. But no, I have a vision of what I want to do. So I'm gonna go for, I think I want to do more neutral tones. And so I'll do something more beige cream color, and so that the black and white of the kitty really pops out. That's the plan anyway. So for my tan, I'm going to take some white. And I'm going to take some yellow and some burnt sienna. Mix it. I know, I'm sure you all see me do this same method so many times. Some more yellow in there. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to do some porcelain painting on stream in the future. That would be a lot of fun, and it would be a lot of fun to show because it's not a common art form at all. So, yeah, I would for sure, Evo Leia. No, I want to too. And I think you will all think it's really cool too. I even enjoy like watching other artists because it's so satisfying. Like everything in porcelain painting is like a single brush stroke. It's so cool. Um so it's like you kind of just dip your brush in paint and then you do one stroke and then that's it. You don't touch it again. So you just leave it. But then that also means that wherever you put that one brush stroke, that's it. So it's cool. Oh, does the fairy bot say hi? Where's the fairy bot? I don't see the fairy bot in here, Win. I know Ka is live streaming if you know if you mean by that is the fairy bot. Well, hello Ka. He's streaming right now. I don't know what game Ka is streaming right now. Sorry Ka, I'm missing your stream. I feel bad. I'm sorry. Alright, now that I have my tan mixed up, I'm gonna bring forward the little kitty here. Where can I move it that it's good? Boop. Right there. Alright. Then I'm gonna take a brush, pretty large brush. It's almost the same color as the wood. I know, so uncreative. I'm gonna turn it around like this. It's actually been a minute since no, actually I lied. It hasn't been a minute since I painted on wood. I currently made a painting for my mom for Mother's Day of some mushrooms. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. This one shouldn't take me too long to do. Little princess. I do like doing these pet portraits, so I don't mind that this. It's not just one commission painting; it's two. There we go. And I kind of have this vision in my head that it'll be lighter on the surface and then a darker ombre as it goes to the bottom. From the colors that I already mixed. Yeah, for these pet portraits, for these smaller pet portraits, I like to go with a more simple background. Actually, just in general with these like block arts, I like to do something simple background. Ah, okay. So the acrylic, you know what's so funny is that they say that at every show about those Rayla acrylic stands. For over like I discovered that booth that had all the Dragons Prince stuff. Um at Level Up last year, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we don't have the license to sell them yet, but next show and Fan Fusion will have them. We'll go to Fan Fusion. They didn't even have Dragon Prince stuff available. And I was like, oh, okay. And then they'll be like, oh, but like I talk to the person. They're like, oh, I know what you're talking about. It'll be like for next year. Next year we'll get it. Go to then it go to Level Up this year, and then that same booth was like, the guy looked so frustrated when I asked, not at me, he wasn't frustrated at me, I could tell it was the situation. He even was like, yes, I know. And he's like, yeah, uh he's like, I don't know why we're not allowed to yet. And he's like, I'm bummed. He's like, people have been asking about him all day today, and it wasn't even like, it was just the morning time. And he's like, I know. He's like, hopefully next show. And he's like, I don't know where they are, the product to sell. He's like, I don't know where it is. So that's funny that yet again they're like, next show they'll be here. Which it's been over a year of some saying that. So hopefully the next show they actually do have. I don't know. I think that it's just, I almost feel bad for them on a business standpoint, because it's like, when you get like a product and you make a product, you want to be able to sell it right away, because I mean, people have been hyped about it and you advertise it and you keep saying coming soon. But the more times you say coming soon, and then nothing comes of it, people are gonna lose interest. So on a business standpoint, I kind of feel bad for them. So I don't know what the drama is, but I don't know. But yeah. No, I'm not making this one for my mom. This is a Princess, the cat that I just did an oil painting. And so the same family friend wanted me to make her this one and the bigger one. The acrylic painting that I made for Mother's Day was of some mushrooms. It was cute. It was just like a storybook mushrooms with purple background, and they were like orange and teal color. Very simple, but also very fun. I like little things like that. Hey, Blood, how you doing? Good to see you here. Huh. Yeah. I know. I used to do 3 hour streams. I couldn't do it. Sure, I could spend all day painting here, but it just worked better with my schedule for me to do 2 hour streams instead. So sorry I have shortened them in time, but it just wasn't working how I was hoping. So the 2 hour streams work so much better in my normal life with the schedule and my working habits and how I schedule out my days. But I know, yeah, it was over a year ago. What will it be? 2 years, I think, in November is when I started streaming. Ah, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha, Win. Yeah, like I saw that like one of their well, hopefully that the company gets those little acrylic stands in, because they're really, really cute. I like their little acrylic stands, the characters. I kind of like acrylic stands in general. I have a couple, and I kind of want to make some of my art, but I don't know if people would like them. I don't know. No one's ever asked, oh, do you have like acrylic stands of this character or that? I don't know. People like the charms. It'd be like uncharted territory for me. So, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll make some stands of my own art. That is true. At least they had the hat, and I saw you Win wearing that hat all weekend, which was awesome. It'll be nice, especially with our Arizona sun. Yeah, I mean, storage costs can be crazy. Yeah, but to answer your, I guess I don't really know the costs of storage. I haven't needed a storage unit. I know people who have, and I guess I don't know. I think it just depends on how big your storage space is, right? Like you can rent out bigger ones and smaller ones. But I don't really know. I know it makes me so. It makes me, yeah. I know what you mean when. So this cat is Princess. This is the same cat that I did in the last painting. You know, the really big one, the black and white cat for a family friend. Um, and so she she wanted me to do two paintings. She wanted me to do the big oil painting and then this small little acrylic painting. So this is the cat princess. It's the same exact cat. It's just two different variations of the painting. That one's an oil, this one's an acrylic. Hey, is it I Penguin? Hi, I Penguin. Or is it Penguin? Maybe Penguin. Is that how you pronounce it? Penguin? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Yeah. Well, thank you, Penguin, for stopping by my booth at Con, and thank you for stopping by the stream here. Yeah, this is pretty much what I do every stream. I work on something. I work on either I bounce back and forth from painting to cosplay. Right now I am like swamped in commissions, so it's been a lot of commission work on here, but which is a good thing. I can't complain, you know. But yeah, so today I'm just working on acrylic on wood. Yeah, I'm just trying to blend this ombre. Ah, okay. I got you, Penguin. Well, I'll call you Penguin. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like acrylics too. They're very, very different than oils. Even though a lot of people they think they look the same, but it's like trust me, once you get working with them, they are different. And sometimes, so I've been working with oils a lot lately. So getting back into the acrylic world, I'm like, how do I work with this again? Hey, it's Ray. Hi, Ray. How you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Hey, Ray, did you get enough rest from Fan Fusion this weekend? Just this past weekend? Get the rest you need. Oh my gosh, I was exhausted. Exhausted that Monday and Tuesday. Hence why I didn't stream on Tuesday. I was so wiped out. Oh my god. Energetically. Monday, like, I was like tired, but like, on Tuesday, I was like, I don't feel like talking to people. It was busy. But you know what? I can't complain. I really can't. It was a really good show. A really awesome show. But there was just the only thing I do regret is not seeing more of my artist friends and some of my cosplay friends. I just couldn't escape my booth. There was only a couple moments where I could, and in those couple moments, it filled up so fast, and there were so many people I wanted to say hi to, and I wanted to see and give a hug, and I was so busy, and I feel pressure to stay at my booth, you know. Yeah, Penguin, you're not alone. A lot of people are intimidated by oils, but oils are fun. I say don't be intimidated, just go for it. I would say though, know that oils they need a lot of attention. So a lot of precision. It's not like acrylics where you can kind of just slap something together. Um, with oils, you have to really concentrate and think about what you're doing. And also, they can become messy easily. So try not, like, maybe cover all the surfaces with paper or something. But oils are fun. No, wait, that's not what I said. I didn't say Sundays I don't feel like talking to people. When I'm totally okay. I'll talk to people on, especially Sunday when it's at con. Heck yeah, I want to talk to people. That Monday though, I was tired. But I'll still talk to people. What are you kidding? I see you win giving me shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was Fan Fusion. I It was so crazy busy. I mean, which is a good thing that it's so successful and it is a really really good con. It's just I know it gets tiring. Even just venturing through the crowds alone easy is a journey. There was many times where my introverted self was like, I am so happy to have my little bubble of a booth, personal space. I love people, but I like to take my breaks. No, it's all good. Nah, hugs to you too, blood. Oh, you're funny, blood. You're fine when I don't care. I can handle playful banter. I just warn you, I'll shoot it back at you. Oh my god, Ray, I not gonna lie, man, I felt kind of bad. That body paint. I was like, oh man, especially in the heat and everything. You know what? The body paint. I wouldn't do body paint either in this summer heat. Heck no. Um, those cosplays are awesome though. I would suggest maybe waiting for fall or winter. Maybe winter. I would suggest. You know what? You could bring it back for Game on Expo is going to be in January. You could always bring it back for then, but then just that's it. It's a January con cosplay. Yeah. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ray. Oh, that sucks. You know what? Hopefully that shirt is just a cosplay shirt and not a normal shirt that you wear every day. Or I guess now it's just a cosplay shirt. It's ruined. That's it. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, so actually the power hammer that I have back here, Blood, here, I'll show you. Um, it's really light. It's super, super lightweight. People are really surprised by how lightweight it is. I like it lightweight. I would never make this heavy because if I'm gonna go to a con, I want this easy to carry. Also, too, I made it hollow and with foam. It's pure foam. There's no the internal structure in this thing, which unfortunately came unglued at the top, so it kind of wiggles. Um, and there's no way to do it unless if I like cut this baby open. But but what I was saying was I wanted to make it purely a foam in hollow and light because I wanted to bonk my friends in the head and I don't want it to hurt. So I'll go to my friends and just go bonk, bonk, make it fun. But no, it's light. It's pure foam, except this is PVC pipe. One day though, I got it. Well, I don't think it's going anything where it just wiggles. But nah. One day I gotta make this I should make this a pattern because it's a good mallet. It's honestly a great mallet base for any character. Like you can make that for power um or even for Harlequin. It's a good base. Yeah, and I do love handing people it and then them seeing how light it is, and then they're like, "Whoa, that's not what I was expecting." One of my favorite expressions. Yeah, that is true. As light as possible, that's the way to go. Especially all day carrying something around at con. Alright, so now I'm just mixing the grays for the shadows on the kitty. I mixed a little bit of blue in here because I wanted to add a little bit more dimension. I like to mix colors when it comes to my, like, even though yes the cat is like black and white, I want to add some color to that gray. I like to do that with all of my colors. It just adds more dimension, making it less flat. Typically, like blue is the way I do, especially this French ultramarine. I like this color. Yeah, I know, right? You gotta bring lots of water. I agree with you, Win. You know, Ray, cosplay handlers are very nice. They are. It's nice to have someone, an assistant who will help you. Yay, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Ray, why is it that's really nice of you, Win, to offer that to Ray. Yeah, why not? You two hang out all day and how about Win be your handler? That would work out, right? There's some patches here on the edge that I have missed. So I'm touching those up. No, I don't have one of those fancy wet palettes for my acrylic. This acrylic is on a sheet of acrylic. Um, wise, because it's fairly easy to scrape off. And then I save the little nuggets, and I actually end up doing art with those nuggets. I make like sculptural paintings. I haven't done it in a long time, but I've collected so many paint chips. I should. But I have seen those wet palettes, and they look very nice. Um, I don't know much else about them other than what they are, but I get why a lot of acrylic artists have them. Yeah, I know, and that's why with these acrylics, I really like move fast as possible because yeah, no, the air, especially the air here, is so dry and it just sucks all the life out of it. But at the same time, it forces me to work fast. And since I paint with pretty thin paint, I also um my paint stays pretty wet because I water it down a lot, which helps out. What the? Okay, I thought I felt something, but no. There we go. And this little kitty here too. Um, yeah, since she's not planning on like uh purchasing the digital image with it and reselling that digital, like making things out of it, I will go ahead and do that. So this, even though this is a commission, I'll probably make it into stickers and poster prints and all that. She actually liked that idea that I was going to do that. There we go. As I'm painting, I'm constantly like dipping my brush in water, just very lightly, and then going back in the paint palette, remixing. Yeah. I've never made a homemade wet palette. I don't know. I just keep adding water to my paint and I just work quickly. Um, I kind of like that it forces me to work fast because then that means less distractions for myself. Um, I don't know. It's like I can't just walk up and walk away and do something else. It's like I have to stay on this, otherwise my colors are gonna dry out. Yeah, and I don't feel like it's a mixture of, it's really a waste of paint either, because I'll just make art with it. Yeah, one of these days, though, soon, I should make another painting of like sculptural painting with the art chip, with the paint chips. That ballerina behind me is supposed to be one of those paintings. I need to finish that painting. I think it's been a good 2 years since I've touched it. I've just been so busy with other projects and that kind of stuff, so some projects get fallen behind, unfortunately. There we go. And as you can see, it's kind of looking a little flat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this like kind of blue gray, mix it in, and add some like shading. I know you're like, what the heck? You gave the cat a really weird eyebrow. 1 second, I'll blend it out. And as I'm painting too, I'm also painting in the direction of what her fur is going. So all the paint strokes are going in the same direction as her fur. There we go. Cute! Of course, Win! Of course! You're come over as many times as you want. Just know, I already know you know, I'm working, so I can't necessarily just hang out the whole time or talk the whole time because I'm working. But I know you know that, so all is good. Yeah, you're good, Win. That would be funny, Blood. And I have seen people illustrate that, and it looks very silly. Looks very funny. Eyebrows can do a lot for an expression. Alright, I'm gonna actually turn it right side to me. No, it's upside down for you guys. But I want to make sure, since I'm working around the eyes now, that she is looking okay. Because this is a part where if I mess up, it'll look really bad. Adding to the little hairs. Adding some light coming from behind the little fuzzies on her head. There we go. Eee, I love it. I am having fun with this one. Thank you. Thank you, Win, for posting Discord. So, is anyone doing anything fun for the weekend? It's Friday. Friday. Does anyone have any fun plans? Gonna go do anything? Just resting from a busy week? Or are you gonna go see a movie? So for the black, I am using ivory black, titanium white, and ultramarine blue. These are the colors that I'm using for the black. And I'm also using the same colors for the white, just clearly has a lot more white in it. But yeah. Yeah, gonna draw in. That sounds good. That sounds fun. What kind of things are you inspired to draw? If you feel like sharing, more than welcome to share. Nice, nice. A bar crawl. That sounds like fun, Penguin. Have fun. Sounds awesome. I need to get a flat brush. I've done a bar crawl before, but for Halloween. And first year I did it, it was so much fun. The second year I did it, I had fun, but I think the bar crawl was a ripoff. It's okay though. I still had a good time. What? That's so cool, Penguin. Ah, I want to go to a drag show one day. I like drag queens a lot. And that's so awesome. Oh, you're gonna have fun. Have fun, Penguin. Go have some fun. Yes. Yep, yep, yep. You were right when there's all kinds of different color combinations that you can do to make like good blacks or browns or all that kind of stuff. But yep. I know it's one of those fun things about color theory. That's always fun to play with. Very, very cool. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Win with drawing. Have fun. Sounds like everyone has some good weekend plans. go. Going around the ears. I didn't get any pink for the ears. Gotta get some of that. Get that in a minute. Just trying to do this little outline. This little outline's more like a little guideline, and then I'll blend it in later when I complete the ears. Eee. I clean up this ear. With oils, it's so much easier. With acrylic, it's like gotta move quickly. Yeah, I kind of also don't treat acrylics like how you're supposed to treat acrylics. It's supposed to be very like bright, blocky colors, very like kind of like more like a graphic design type style. And me, I kind of do have more of like an illustrative realism style, so which is more meant for oils, but I like the texture of the wood. So yeah, I mean, I think that's just the cosplayer in me to do um to I'm taking one medium and doing something untraditional with it. you know like this medium was meant for one thing and I'm making it another, just like in cosplay. I swear nothing that we like, all the materials we use in cosplay was not typically made for cosplay. Most materials, which I always think is so funny when you really think about it. Like you use foam and insulation foam and what else have I used? I've used screws, nails for wigs, all kinds of things. Here we go. I know she has like a little white spot underneath her ear. He's so cute. And even when I'm painting off stream, I'm constantly like moving my canvas. This is a very normal thing for me to do. Just move it, see the painting in different angles. Yep, that's how I work. Actually, before this background color, uh, totally dries, I just noticed something that I want to change. I didn't notice that it was kind of harsh and harsh ombre right here. Kind of want to change that before it dries. Trying to more blend it in. There we go. Can blend it. Aw, thank you, Win. Thank you. I sure hope so. And I have confidence I'll make it adorable. And I'm gonna use black right here, kind of blend it in just a little bit. There we go. And I'll add in fuzzy little hairs. Fuzzy. She's a fuzzy kitty. There we go. Hey, good job, Win. Getting the star. Yeah. Hmm. Weird. And just doing little details. as I go around, adding little highlights here and there. Adding little highlights here too. It's tricky since it's kind of like, she's just black and white, so it's not like there's a whole lot of colors to play with. So I end up sometimes making up colors, like this blue, black here. I mix blue with the black to give it more of a cooled feel because the background's warm, so she'll stand out more. There we go. Hey, little kitty. Such a good little kitty. There we go. It is kind of funny doing another painting of the same cat, but back to back like this. But oh well, I'm not complaining. She's a really cute kitty, so I'll do that. I should do pet portraits of the other animals. Should do one of Ivy, our little kitty. And I've already done one of Clove. Should do one of Mochi and Spirit next. Alright, now I'm taking my brush and I'm just kind of putting them in the same paint strokes as which her hairs are going. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of blue black here, kind of add some water to it. Add some dimension. Hey, it's Nacho. Hi, Nacho. How you doing? No, it's not Ivy. It's Princess. It's so the family friend who wanted me to do the big painting, she also wants me to do this tiny one. So it's kind of like the second part of a two-parter. Oh wait, that was you, Win, who said that, not Nacho. Oh my gosh, derp. Sorry, my quick reading is terrible. Um, yes. You would buy an entire stock, Win, of Ivy stickers. All right, I'll make Ivy then, and I'll let you buy the entire stock. No way! You just got a text message that I sent you back in Fanfusion? Dude, what is up with my phone? My phone's weird. It's a weirdo. No, Win, you're good. Win, you understood me right. I misunderstood you because I quick read and my brain kind of read that Nacho is here and then something about Ivy and being like, oh, this is an Ivy sticker being made in the mix, and I'm totally misunderstood. So it's okay. All's good. I understand now. No. You guys are fine. It's me that's like derpy derpy derp derp. What the hell? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Nacho, that's crazy. You finally got a. Which text message is it? I don't even know. Maybe it's better I don't know so I don't get mad. But this little princess will be made into. I think it'd be a very adorable sticker. That's the text. Yeah. Nacho, to let you know, June's back at my booth right now, looking for you. They're ready for their photo shoot. Yup. That's too funny. I didn't even realize that text didn't even send. What the heck? My phone's weird. Alrighty. So I guess my goal for this painting is to get majority of the first layer done. That'd be nice. Um, that'd be really nice, actually. I would really like to get like a majority of like a big chunk of the face painted. I don't expect to get to the eyes or the ears, but if I get this face and then the body here done, I'll be one happy kitty cat. As happy as a cat in a sunny window. There we go. She's such a cute kitty. Just adding in details in here, kind of adding in some first strokes. Keeping in mind as I paint to every stroke I make, I want to make it look like it's in the same direction as the fur is going. There we go. So, Nacho, if you're still here, how you doing? How's your day been? What have you been working on? If you're not here, I guess you won't hear me. No big deal. No, I'm in like an extra concentration mode. Just gonna get focus. Try to get as much done with this kitty as possible. It being such a small canvas, it shouldn't be too much. I'm expecting around somewhere under 10 hours to get this little guy done. I know it seems like it's going by fast now, but you know, where I kind of spend a lot of my time is like the smaller details. I know the eyes will take a while, especially that they're so small. There we go. Don't want to mess up the ice too much. Technically, this painting should have been done a while ago. I don't know, kind of got caught up doing other projects and everything. I try really hard to keep up on all my projects and, but I can only go so fast. Sometimes it feels like I do a lot of work and like no work at all at the same time, honestly. Sometimes it feels like, oh, I did so much, but then I'm like, I look at all my unfinished projects and people ask, where's this? Where is this? Did you get that done? Did you get this done? And I'm like, no, no, and no, and no, I didn't get that done either, or that, didn't get that done. And then I start like beating myself up that I didn't do enough. Like, I just try my best. I try to work as quickly as possible, and I know I have a lot of projects to do and lots of commissions, and sometimes I feel bad how long it takes me to get them done. And I try to finish my art, like complete my projects as quickly as possible, but I also same time don't want to sacrifice any kind of I don't want to sacrifice, quality either. So it's trying to find that nice balance of having speed but still keeping really good quality and not losing the details that I'm known for. Alrighty. Making her extra fluffy. Fluffsters. I think this brush is actually not working that great. It's technically beaten up and I'm trying to make it work, but I don't think it's working for what I want it to do. It's looking a little sloppy. Where's a better brush? There we go. This is a better one. What? What is Fairybot saying? That's oh. Yeah, I know the Fairybot's message is long, huh, Win? It's all good. It's just the friendly Fairybot. Huh? Oh, I missed messages? Oh. I'm sorry, Wayne, that I missed messages. Yeah, I don't know. I struggle when I do. I feel like I get a lot done, but I feel like I get nothing done at the same time, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I try my best. Yeah, if I can get, judging by the time, if I can get the face done, I'd be very happy. I wanted to get to the body too, but I don't know if that's going to be possible today. But if I can get to at least the face, then I will be happy. This brush is so much better. Oh my gosh. I just have to be extra careful not to break the bristles because these brushes are my favorite ones, and every time I paint with them with acrylic paint like unalives them. So, oh my gosh, it's Extreme Fury cosplay. Hello, hello! Oh my god, I didn't know you watched Twitch. What? Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. Well, welcome to my stream. Welcome, welcome. Yep, I'm working on a cat right now. This is a commission painting for a family friend for me to do her kitty. The cat looks familiar from images on my story. It's because it is the same cat that was on that big oil painting. It's like 20 by 16 or something like that. Um, Same one, just now smaller. So it's like this commission is a two-parter. It's small painting and big painting of the same kitty. Well, it's good to hear you have extreme fury. Yeah, I'm just kind of. So this is acrylic on wood, and I'm trying to make smooth blending, like as if it's a oil painting, and it's a bit tricky. Takes a lot of concentration, but it's part of my style. It is a good group of people here. I agree with you, Win. It is a good group of people. So I'm just kind of adding little touches as I'm going around with the brush. Keep adding, going back and forth, adding gray and adding white. Oh, you're all good. Extreme Fury, you're all good. I'm glad you're already in there. I guess you have entered into my stream before, Extreme Fury, and I am so sorry that I had a moment and I forgot. But it's been a while. But no, I'm glad that you're here. Sorry that I had a derpy derp brain. I've been having that a lot this stream. I don't know. I think just I don't know. My brain's been full. I apologize. I apologize if I forget people's names or if we already met at a con or the stream. I pre-apologize if you're like, listen, you know me. I've been here before. Like, oh yeah. Sorry. I forgot for a split second. Hey, that's Kat. Hello, Kat. How you doing? Doing pretty good, Kat. Doing pretty good. I'm starting to realize that my memory is not as good as I thought it was. I'm embarrassed. I'm forgetting when people entered the stream and blah 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 blah. Oh well. I always say like my memory like I do have a pretty good memory. It just sometimes is like it just needs to be jump started. So sometimes I'll be like, I don't remember something. And then someone will remind me of a story or something like that. And I'll be like, oh, wait, shit, I'm sorry, I remember you. And that happens, and that is not personal. So anyone, if I ever do that to you, whether it is in person at a show or it is here on stream, um just remind me, don't take it personal, please. I've never actually been good with like faces and names. Well, face is good, but names no. So now being the artist that I am, I'm like really trying to like concentrate on remembering everyone. And I do remember everyone. I do. I just need a kickstart of a memory. I think I've talked way over this conversation. I think this conversation I've overspoken. Anywho, does anyone have any stories or things to share? Yeah, exactly. All people, we're all like, whether you lurk or you want to chat, everyone is welcome. Even if you're here every stream and you just lurk, and then there's one stream you feel like talking, absolutely, you are more than welcome. All here. Yeah, just all I ask is to be kind and good vibes. That's it. That is my rule. Is I want kindness. And that's it. I'm okay with a little playful banter, but there's kindness behind that playful banter, so we're okay. What? No, Cat. Oh, that's true, Cat. You didn't. That's true. You told me you were gonna be at. See, here's another jumpstart memory. I remember you telling me you were gonna be at Fan Fusion, but that's true. I never saw you. Oh my gosh. You should. Well, oh, now that makes me really sad. I was in the vendor hall, um, in the 500s. I was like more close to the. No, I was more centered. I'm sad that you never found my booth. Me, me, me. I need to write better directions on my posts. You know what? True extreme fury. I am someone too. I will just talk about anything and everything. But yeah, how was everyone's con? And both, I know I said this to everyone already, but Cat and Extreme Fury, I hope you both got good rest after such a busy con. I hope you were able to rest that Monday because I think everyone needed it. Yeah, yeah, definitely catch me next time. My next confirmed con is Uwu in October. That's my next confirmed one, but I'm trying to get into Sabaton. That's in September. Um, I'm trying to get into that one. Hopefully I will. I'm on the wait list right now. I'm also on their like last minute kind of list. Like if someone cancel a last minute list for everyone who's doesn't bend, what that means is if there's an artist that like cancels, like let's say that Thursday, like setup day, they have kind of like this, most cons will have a list where it's people who can just show up spontaneously to fill that spot. So I'm fully prepared to be one of those people if need be. But I want to get into Sabo so bad. But if not, I'm definitely 100% being going to UConn. I don't know, Kat, are you going to either one of those? Yeah, same win, same. Oh no, cat. I'm sorry you weren't able to get rest. That sucks. Ah, bummer. Ah, okay. Well, that's good, Cat, because I will for sure be at Game On next year. I purchased my booth for it, so I will see you at Game On. Which is scary to say, even though it's in January. It'll be here before you know it. Which I can't believe. Demon, it'll be good. Actually, I'm kind of excited that Game On is in January because that means it'll be a lot cooler for cosplays, which will be nice. I might bring out Killjoy. I know that sounds crazy to be planning a like a like my lineup so far out, but I love my Killjoy cosplay, and I feel like I can never wear it because that jacket is so like, oh man, it's so heavy, and it's, well, not heavy in weight, but it's just, it's so warm, and but in January it'll be nice. I'll be I'll be all nice and toasty. Yeah, it will be fun. Have Game On, and then Ren Fair. Ren Fair is always awesome. There we go. I think the cat's looking pretty cute. Looking pretty adorable. Looking weird without a bottom chin. Needs that mouth. He's kind of like, or she's kind of like, huh? Fix that. Thank you, Win. All right, since there's a good group of us, I can't say too many details because nothing's been announced yet, but I kind of want to take a poll. If there was like two stamp card rally themes and you had to only choose one, would you choose the Halloween theme or would you choose the sushi revolving bar theme? I'm very curious. And I myself, I can't say prizes, but it would be in the theme of those. But what would intrigue you more, revolving sushi bar or Halloween? Oh no, I'm so sorry that it's I Cat, if I could zoom up more on this camera I would, but actually this is at the max zoom. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is I'm sorry. I wanted to zoom it up a little bit more too, because I'm like, oh, this will be like a small painting, small, but then I like tried to adjust it right before the stream and I was like, oh, this is as far as it goes. Okay. I could bring the tripod down. Maybe next stream. Next stream I'll bring down the little tripod that the camera is sitting on. Try to get it closer up there in the details. Sushi. Okay, so when you say you would choose the sushi themed stamp card. Ah, you turned it sideways. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, the little dragons. They're adorable. I eventually want to update those little the stream avatars. There should be like if you scroll down, like you know how like you see the video and then it's my bio and you keep scrolling and there's supposed to be a space for wedges. I don't know how to add in those wedges, but I want to figure it out. Because I want to, there is an option, I just don't know how to set it up yet, but there is an option where you can like customize your little stream avatar and that kind of stuff. I just have to give permissions and post it. So eventually, one day, I want to make it so you guys can customize your little avatars. And it might be a little fun addition to the stream. Okay, good, good. I'm glad you can see. I'm glad you can see Cat. Oh, my cat. There is no pet in here. Oh, it kind of does look like the night sky, huh? I know. I like fun lights. I have all kinds of fun lights on the keyboard and on the my computer. I love fun stuff like that. That's cool. It's like the night sky. That's awesome. You're all good, cat. I knew what you meant. It took me a second, but I knew what you meant. I can see it. Yay! But I still think it needs a little zoom up on the perspective. It's okay. I'll figure it out. Yay! I will say that sometimes my cats are mischievous and they come in here and then they like hop up on the table, as you've all seen in past streams. Especially Ivy. Oh my gosh, she is very, very mischievous. Um, I don't know if any of you remember a kid's book called Cookies Week. It was basically like this mischievous black and white cat who would just get into shenanigans every week. Like Sunday, Cookie got into the cookie jar. Monday, Cookie got into the plants. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Ivy just is this cat. She is Cookie's week. I loved that book as a kid. I think I kind of overworked this cheek on accident. Whoopsies. Didn't mean to, but I did. Trying to soften it up a little bit. Trying to soften this up too. Trying to soften a little bit up, but I do want to keep contrast. Here we go. Oh my gosh, yes, Win. I did read If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Those were some of my favorite books. I did have If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. I also had the Christmas one. That's like, I think if you take the mouse to the movies. I have If You Give a Moose a Muffin. If You Give a Pig some Pancakes. What were the other ones? I think there's like If You Give a Dog a Donut. I never owned that one. Oh, I think I have the one of the cat. If You Give a Cat some Mittens. Yeah, I have like a lot of those. Well, actually, I don't know if I own the If You Give a Cat a Mittens. I think I just distinctly remember renting that one from the library. I think the only ones I have is a pig of pancakes and a moose a muffin. And the classic If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. And that's apparently me if you commission me something and then I end up liking it and I'm like, wait, I have seen so many more endless possibilities to this. If you give a nacho some cheese. I like that nacho. If you give some nachos some cheese. Oh my gosh, it's already time, guys. I just looked at the time and I'm like, where did the time go? Oh my gosh. Where did the time go, guys? Alright, there's one last thing I'm gonna add before I go. Because something I realized I totally missed. I didn't mean to. It's kind of thick. There we go. She is such a good kitty. Okay, I didn't get the body done, but at least I got the face done. That's good. And I'm pretty happy with it. Here, I'll turn it around. She's so cute. Aw, thank you, Evo Leia, for the hearts. It's flying. Aw, thank you, cat. Thank you. I know. I started late just because I was struggling with the microphone and figuring out why was it not working. Just turned out that it was disconnected. So that's why I was running a tad late. Um Extreme Fury, you should do some oil painting. Oil is it's fun. Aw, thank you, cat. Thank you. And I like the dancing cat heart. Yes, dance. and, oh my gosh. And Win, I like the rave Kirby. Very good. Thank you, and thank you, Extreme Fury. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, aw, thank you, Nacho. Thank you. Today was a fun stream. It was fun. It was very fast paced. I swear. With these acrylic paintings, it like forces me to really like move quickly. I can't stay in one area for very long. But see, she's cute. She's a good little kitty. Aw, thank you, Win. Thank you. And thank you, Evo Leo, for the hearts. Well, that is it for today. I'm probably, yes, going to work on this off stream just because I have to get it done. Like I said, it's a little overdue. Oops. Uh, oops. It's okay. It'll be fine. Um, next week on Tuesday. So I will next week also be in porcelain painting classes. Which means I will be streaming again later in the evening, same time as I am now. So I will be streaming after my art classes. So yeah, and what I'll be working on then, not sure. if I haven't gotten this done already, then this painting here. Otherwise, I'm thinking maybe either the accelerator chippies, or I've been working on nubtails. I'm working on a commission right now for nubtails. These are mock-ups because I'm trying to get the right pattern for this commission, and I haven't been happy. These aren't ugly though, so they're still gonna be sellable. I'm still selling these, but it's not right for the character they're supposed to be for. So thankfully I've done mock-ups, because otherwise I'd be out of red fur, which I'm supposed to be using that red fur. But anywho. Nah. I know, right? Well, thank you. Thank you, everyone. And I wish you all good evening, good night. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like the nubtails. Yeah, I'm trying to. What I'm tripped up about is this little curl right here. It's supposed to go like whoop, like really a little curl, and um, that part's kind of tripping me up a little bit. So I think I almost got it though. I almost got it. So we're almost there. Alrighty, everyone. I will see you all next week on Tuesday, where I'll probably most likely be painting. So yeah, but as for now, I wish you all a good one, and I'll see you later. Alrighty, bye.